Hey there, in this video I'm going to talk about the NexStar and a problem that I had with the NexStar and how I solved it. The problem had to do with a tank. When I built the NexStar, in the previous videos you can look it up and see, it came with aluminum tubes like this and a stopper and cover for the stopper and all. And what I discovered after flying it for 2 months is that the tank started leaking. And at first I thought it was just the stopper a little loose. I pulled out the tank, put it in, tightened it up and put it back in, and that didn't fix it. What I discovered after, what the leak was occurring under pressure, and the pressure of cranking it, filling it up, was enough pressure to cause a leak. It wasn't leaking inside the cabin, it was just leaking outside the stopper. And so what I discovered is that these aluminum tubes are smaller than what you get from a Sullivan tank or a Dubro tank, or the Ernst Super Stopper comes with, as you can see there, brass. I'm sorry, those are copper. Those are copper tubings, and the Sullivan tanks, I think the Dubro tanks, come with brass. But this airplane was shipped with aluminum tubing, and these copper tubing are 3.17 millimeters. 3.17. These brass ones are 3.15, and obviously I used my digital caliper, fairly accurate enough for this. And these aluminums were 2.95, and what was happening was they were just barely fitting the hole, and it was leaking around these and out. So it wasn't leaking around the seal, but it was leaking around these. So first thing I did, throw these away. I fished them out of the garbage can to do this video. But so the thing to do is, the best stopper as a replacement, the tank is fine, but the best stopper, because of how that stopper fits, is this. It's made by Ernst. You get it at Tower Hobbies, and it's Ernst Super Stopper. And the shape of the stopper and the front plate and back plate fit it very well. In fact, it happened to one NexStar. I own 2 NexStars. Happened to one NexStar. Okay, fixed it. Was fine. I said I'll go try the other NexStar. Sure enough, after I flew it one time, it was fine. About a week later, I flew it, and I don't know if it was colder or maybe it was, I don't know. In the summertime, it was working fine. Now that it's getting close to late fall, it leaked too. So both NexStars ended up with leaks, identical. And then so I fixed them both. And the other thing I did, remember that tank just sits down in there and nothing's holding it. And so I also discovered that the tank can slip back, and I don't like that. And I found the best solution for that was to take a piece of not hard, but fairly rigid foam, okay, cut it the size to slip in behind and have enough pressure so that it sits behind the former, just behind the tank, and it takes about a 2.5 or 3 inch piece of foam to fit up to the tank. And I think this is like a 4x4 square of foam, and it just shoves in there, sits in place, holds the tank. It won't slip out. Because the other thing I found, it was on actually the second one I tried. I would start the engine and hold the airplane up to see if it was lean, and it would lean out. And I knew the thing was right. So I looked around, and sure enough, the tank had slid back enough to cause one of the fuel line to pinch, and it leaned. So for the NexStar, put something behind the tank, rebuild the tank stopper with a good stopper, and I recommend this one, and you certainly won't have any troubles. Hope this has been helpful, and thank you for watching.